Что там, нормально өтті ма? Қосты ма?
Қостың.
Здравствуйте, добро пожаловать на наш канал. Меня зовут Нуржигит. И это новая рубрика «Интервью с гостями». К нам пришли гости из Франции. Could you introduce yourself?
My name is Kaspi.
Kaspi.
I have 24 years old, and I'm from France.
And for me, my name is Zoe. I'm 22 years old. I'm a citizen of France, and we are now just visiting all around Central Asia.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Enchanté.
Enchanté.
Next question is, what do you do for a living?
I work on one boat, one ferry boat. It's doing France to England and England to France. I washing dish on the boat.
And I'm a student. I study geography in France. And I'm gonna do my master degree next year in documentary. But we meet on the boat because I got a job on the boat with him between England and France.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yes.
Seasonal job.
Seasonal job as bartender.
Next question is, what do you think about Central Asia?
It's very good. Lot of plane. Lot of steps. Lot of place look like a desert. It's very different of France.
This is your first time here?
First time in Central Asia.
Asia.
Yeah. And
not common.
It's very different to we live, we place we live, and very nice. People very kind.
Especially people.
Especially people.
We just met so much good people in here. And, we were not. We were surprising of the weather because we were attending like minus 20 degrees or something. But it was cool.
It's nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Usually, in the past years, sometimes it's happened maybe minus 20 or minus 30. Nowadays it's getting warmer.
We thinking it was the temperature we have at this place, but we have a good winter, I think.
Yes, we are lucky, I think, because it was like 0 degrees, minus 1 on one worst day, but it was okay. And absolutely amazing, like nature, cities here, monuments, incredible.
And next question is, what advice would you give who travels first time abroad?
Can I say?
I would recommend to do something new, something that scares people, especially just find something that you like and just go for it, and not only check for internet, because internet didn't say anything for everything on places and people. So just yes, I would like to say just go on a trip and enjoy it.
I'm agree with that. Just go.
Yes.
Next question is, what was your first job?
My first job, it was cuisine.
What?
Cuisine.
Cuisine?
No, it's
factory.
Like factory.
Factory.
Factory place. It was not a funny job.
Factory, for example, like what are you doing?
Cars.
Cars.
I doing air conditioner for cars. Not a really good job.
Yeah. Do you have first job or something?
Yes, of course. I do several seasons on agriculture.
Agriculture.
So it was like strawberries, tomatoes and
vegetables.
Vegetables, especially vegetables. But it was quite hard. Like you are on the ground and every day. Yeah, 8 hours.
Doesn't matter how is the weather.
Yes.
If they're raining, you're working.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my god, it's too difficult.
Yeah, it was really difficult, and I was 16, and it was hard. so the boat job was better.
Yeah, I agree. Next question is, at what age usually people marry in your country, and what do you think about it?
It usually 13.
30.
30.
30 years, 27, 30. It's really common for French and European people to marry, but it's getting less and less. People are getting less married, more packs,
Yeah.
or just staying together without this marriage thing. Yeah. I think it's her opinion of our generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people are usually married.
I think if people want married,
Yes.
they can do.
Yes.
And if they don't want, don't marry.
Yeah.
Yes. It's okay for both.
Yeah, it's
Both
depend of
situation.
people, like people want.
Yes.
Next question is, where is that? Next question is, tell me a little bit about your hometown, popular places, food, something like that.
Okay, I live in around Rennes city, and we have a beautiful place not far. The name is Saint-Malo, and it's a pirate place, pirate city, pirate city, and very beautiful place
Yes.
with the sea just around. It very beautiful place to see.
You have a lot of natures?
We can do the coast and a lot of nature at this place. Yeah, it's very beautiful place for hiking, for hiking.
Yes.
And what about your hometown?
It's in the same region, but in the western part of France. You see, the Brittany is like this, and I'm in Brest. So it's quite a countryside. It's a little city, but between sea and landscape, so it's perfect. For me, it's the best place to live.
It's a
totally,
beautiful
I'm
place.
totally in love with that. The coast is amazing. The food is really good. I like it.
Popular food, crepe.
Crepe. Yes, we
Like,
ate it already. This night.
With bread.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this is really popular, and
Galette.
galette. Farce.
It look like crepe, but salt.
With salt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Butter with salt.
Butter with salt. It's
Yeah.
you cannot even eat butter without in
Yeah,
Biryani.
yeah.
Kyrgyzstan, they have also
Yeah,
the
the
butter
same.
with salt. It's
Yes.
common thing.
Okay, same in France.
That country.
Next question is, how many countries have you visited?
But maybe 15. 15, maybe 15. Most of them it's in Europa, and the rest in when we do the travel. So Hungary, Autriche, Hungary, Romania, Turkey, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and after we going to see.
We will know. Yes, around 15 countries.
Around 15.
Yes. But it's really easy to travel in Europe because you don't have any borders. In Europe, it's Schengen space, so that's perfect.
You can free the
Yes.
To go
Yes,
in.
we can go to Spain really often. I was living near Spain, so we just went for a weekend or just to do a bicycle. It's really
nice.
really easy. So
And
I like it.
France have many border with other
Yes.
country.
Germany,
Germany.
Switzerland, Italy, Spain, Luxembourg.
And by the sea, England is not too far.
Yeah, so that's really easy and
Yeah.
common. For-
Nice.
Yes.
Next question is, which country would you like to live in?
I would say Laos. I went there 1 year ago to travel and work, and it was amazing. Totally fell in love with the country. It's a really slow life and tropical boy, but I will say France too, because France it's a good living, especially in countryside, not in cities.
You prefer countryside life?
Absolutely, yes.
I totally agree with you. I'm in my soul, I prefer mostly countryside life. I don't like the big cities, crowdy, noisy, too many people.
Too fast, no.
Everyone is rushing.
Yes.
Yeah. When you look time, it's getting too fast. When you wake up in the morning, you need to rush.
Yeah, that's why
every day.
Countryside, it's good. Yeah. Same for me. Not Laos, France, and maybe Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey.
Istanbul, it was a very amazing place, and I recommend Istanbul.
Yes.
Very amazing place. Lot of culture, lot of people. Very cool.
Next question is what do you always take with you on a trip?
Depend of the trips, but bag and some clothes and phone and it's phone, clothes, maybe light. It's depend of the trips.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's all.
I will say a coat if you go in Europe because it's raining a lot. Yes, I always bring my coat when when I travel in there. But here, I don't know, maybe some warm clothes.
Yeah, warm clothes.
But
it's depend of the trips.
It depends. Yes.
No need to take a lot of things.
Yes.
Just the necessary.
The best is going with the necessary, and yes, you're gonna find something in the world if you need something. You can.
Maybe like if you're going to the cities, not many clothes.
Yes.
Or
going to the hiking. It depends, yeah.
Yes.
It depends, and it depends what you want to carry. What you want to carry with you.
Something heavy or not.
Because if you're hiking a lot, it's
gonna be pain.
Gonna be difficult.
Yeah, painful.
Next question is, what do you think about hitchhiking? Do you try?
C'est quoi hitchhiking?
C'est du stop. I love
like after stop.
Yes.
Okay. She loves hitchhiking.
Yes.
You try.
But I try it only in Britain, like in my region. But it's really simple. You can go all over you want. I do it in summertime when I don't want to use gasoline because it's expensive. So to see my friend, I go by hitchhiking, and it's really simple. But especially as a woman, you don't have to wait too much time. But here we only try in Tajikistan, and it was not just people take us for hitchhiking, and it was good. But we wanted to try, but
we don't know. Maybe the not good season for that.
Yes. In winter time, yes.
Yeah, summer may be better for doing that.
Yeah, I think better.
Because if we have nobody taking us, we can sleep outdoor.
Outside is not a good time.
Winter time.
Yes.
I don't want to try.
No, me neither.
Kazakhstan, I don't want to try.
It's nothing good for hitchhiking in Kazakhstan, especially in the winter.
Yes.
And I do hitchhiking in France too, and it's work well. Depend of place, depend of people, it depend of time.
Yeah,
depends.
Next question is, what is the minimum and average salary in your city?
Minimum
and
average.
Average. We got this thing, the SMIC. So this is the minimal.
Syndical minimum salary.
We can have in France.
Yeah.
So 1,000 200 euros.
Yeah.
Yes,
100, 2,000 euros in a month.
Yes,
in the
in the
month,
month.
yeah.
And but the cost in France, the living cost is really expensive.
Yeah.
So that's absolutely
So
not enough.
sometimes it's not enough.
Sometimes it's not enough.
It's depend where the way you living. It's depend if you have children, if you
Yeah.
have a house to pay, if you have
Family.
family. It's depend
Yes.
of a lot of things.
If you live in Paris,
It's not enough.
Absolutely
Paris is
not
very
enough.
not enough.
yes, yes.
Some apartment in Paris is 900
yes for
euros for
just
the
studio.
smallest apartment. 900 euros.
900 euros.
Yes,
So
yes.
SMIC is not enough.
Так, next question is, how much money do you spend on accommodation, food, apartment, rent in your country?
Okay. I do the calculation. For a single person, a single people living in small city is 800 euros for one living people, a student people. If you have no
Yes, it's around 800
800,
by the month.
By the month.
Yeah.
800 for the everything.
Yes,
For
for everything.
everything,
yeah.
If you are a student without a
Mhm.
child, with no one to care about, just for you.
800.
Yes.
Okay. Next question is, what local food have you tried in Kazakhstan?
We try samsa, but we are vegetarian, so it's difficult to try a lot of local food.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
Samsa
very good.
very good. We have tried, I don't know if it's Kazakh food, shawarma.
Shawarma.
Yeah,
Shawarma.
but with no meat. We say to the guy, don't put meat inside. And it was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like shawarma.
Shawarma, I think, is fast food from the Turkey.
Oh,
Maybe.
Oh no.
ah,
Okay.
so okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Samsa, plov,
Love without meat.
and some fried pan with potato inside.
Potato, pumpkin, also.
Yeah.
Les raviolis là. Not king curry, but some raviol.
Same as kinkali, but in Kazakh way or Uzbek way.
I don't know the name of this. Manta.
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 Yeah.
We have tried this.
Look like hinkale.
Look
Yes,
like king curry. Yeah.
like kinkali.
With pumpkin inside or potato or maybe mushroom. We don't know.
Kind of vegetarian ingredients.
How we need to. Yeah. It was hard to.
Yeah.
to,
In Central Asia is totally different because of mostly every food has meat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we didn't try everything in the Kazakh cuisine. We wanted to, but it wasn't possible.
Yeah. Next question is, what sites are you planning to see? Nature, cities, when you are traveling?
It's depend of place we can sleep.
Yes.
And it's depend of travels. Sometime I take my tent, my
For the sleeping camp.
sleeping camp, and I go to nature. And sometimes it's more easy to go in the city because Airbnb booking place to sleep is more easy to find. It's depend of time,
Yeah.
but I prefer nature.
Yes.
I'm also love nature.
Better.
Yeah. Next question is, would you visit a destination knowing its constitution?
Contributing.
Oh my god. How to
Would
say?
you visit a destination knowing it's contributing to climate change?
Climate change.
It's little for that, we're doing France to Japan by land because we don't want to take plane for
ecological
reasons, and we want to see cultures of country we don't see usually, and we know when we come at place there is an impact. There is an ecological impact when we come at some place because of displacement, because of food, there is an impact, and we know that.
We know that, and we consider it when we travel, especially by choosing our way to moving to places. But now I don't know if we can really be. I don't know if I would like to go to, for example, Antarctica and do tourism in Antarctica because it's gonna be perfect, but it's really impacting for the global changing. So I will not do this. But taking the plane is quite the same. So we are doing our best, at our levels, to doing it by trains and land. But in any facts, there is an impact for global warming. So
I think is the hardest deep questions in the world.
Yes. If you want to really consider it at the maximum, you can do it by walking, but it takes a long time. Or by bicycle. But
I think if you start from bicycle, you need the whole life.
Yes.
Till grandparents.
It's gonna be a long way.
Last question is, if you had time to spend a week in a tourist-free zone, no landmarks, no English speakers, where would you go?
Kazakhstan, not a lot of English speakers.
Maybe some other places.
Yes, it was easy, but it was quite the first places we went that was not that touristic at the other one. Like Southeast Asia, what is really touristic, like Thailand, or Europa, which is really touristic. So that was quite our first time in a non-English
place.
Speakers and especially in the winter time. But maybe I don't know, Iceland. Iceland must be great. Alaska must be great. For just didn't see any tourists, but they are English speakers, so I don't know. Not Iceland, but Alaska. I don't know. Maybe in the middle of the ocean. I don't know.
It's a difficult question.
Maybe.
I think some place of China is not touristic and no English speaker. Maybe some place in China, but we have never go at China, so we don't know the place to see.
Maybe some places like Bhutan, like countries between Nepal and India and anything. I don't think there is any tourist in there, and I would like to be there. Nature, just hiking in there with Bhutan people. I don't know which language they are speaking, but I think they must be great.
How's usually ending the video interview? I forgot.
I don't know. It depends of your
I just start my YouTube. Not many interview, not many videos, as you see. Do you want to say something for my viewers or future travelers, advices or everything?
If you can travel, go. It's easy, it's simple, but it's my advice.
I cut some moments. Don't worry.
Yes, if you have the opportunity to travel, I would say that it must be the the perfect time to do this, but yes, enjoy and do something you would like to do.
And no need to go too far.
Yes.
You can travel just around your place. Sometimes I go walk, I have the feeling to do a lot of things, then I go far. I'm not
Yes,
sure if it's
it's not it's not that important to go far away of your place. Just be in your country, just visited as a tourist. Your country must be like the first step and maybe an amazing one, because you have anything to see at your place that maybe you didn't know.
Thank you for your interview, and have you good luck and all the best to your family. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's
Perfect.
How many hours we